Hello everyone, it's Pam here with Tattered Paper and Lace. Welcome back to my channel. We are on week 40, which means after this, there's only 12 more weeks till the end of the year, believe it or not. And until we finish this year's Margarete Miller collage challenge. So if you'll go to hashtag 2025CWP40, you'll see what others are doing with these same prompts. And so let's go over those. Something that has a plug. Well, I've got these things, radio, lamp, and these lamps. And I couldn't decide, but then I did decide. So I'm going to use these lamps. So those things can go to the side. A piece of pattern paper. Well, that is my background. This little floral. This is the, I even had to collage it together. Where is it? I did such a good job. Can't hardly tell. Right over here. I had to collage this together because this piece of paper is the only piece I had. And I love this piece of paper. And I was just saving it for something. So I decided this was the something. And it was not quite big enough to cover the whole circle. So I did this. I collaged a little bit. Now, that's the piece of pattern paper. Something that represents you. I have a couple of things. One, in my lamps, with my lamps, there is books. I love to read. I'm going to use this, which is cut from a Tracy Fox Digital stack of papers because I love paper, always have, of all kinds, and I've always loved to read. So the paper and the books represent me. A photograph. I'm going to use this photograph, which also represents me because that is me. It's my senior picture, which was quite some time ago. So I'm going to use that as the photograph. And then a text from a foreign alphabet. This is Arabic. So I'm going to, I don't know which way is up. So if you know Arabic, do not judge because I don't know which way is up. And then stenciling, and I'll do the stenciling in a moment. So we'll just quickly get this down. And I want to thank you all for coming once again to my channel. I appreciate it very much. And again, you know, I like for the writing to be the right way. That's just me. I can't help it. Let's see. I think this is going to go like this. And then I'm going to do this like this. Photo on top of that. This is just my thinking at the moment. I think that's the way I'm going to do it. Then this, something with a plug. The lamps are going to go over here. Okay, I don't have something on here right. Let's see. It's always, I get this on here like I want it, and then I move it, and then, you know, to come show you guys, and then it's not like I had it. And I don't know how to get it back to where I had it. There we go. And this will go under here. I'm going to glue all this together and then glue it onto the circle. Okay. And then that'll go under there like that. And that is how I am going to do this. So I will put a little bit of glue here. This one quicker to put down than it was to figure out because, oh my goodness, I had the hardest time. This one was so hard. I film early, as you know, and this is no exception. And it just was, this one was so hard for me. It's always hard for me when the question is asked, something that represents you, because there's so many things. There's so many things I like, that I like to do. You know, so I don't know what that's really supposed to mean. something that represents you. So I never really know what to do. So I always struggle with that anyway. But I came up with this, which I guess is okay. So we're going to put that on here like this. And then I will glue down everything else that needs to be glued down, you know, underneath. After I get this on here, like I want it. And so that's going to go down there like that. Oh me, so it is now October. I am, as you see this, I will be out of town. We are in the Northeast, Connecticut, Vermont, Rhode Island, to see the leaves in the Northeast. And also, it really is a trip to, my husband and I have been to almost every state in the United States. Not quite, we have 13 left. And this is an attempt, which it should work, to add 3 states that we have not been to our list of states that we have been to. So we will be going to, along with some other places, just because you got to go through them to get to there. My lamp just broke, but hopefully it'll come back together. There we go. There we go. So we're gonna be visiting Rhode Island, Connecticut, and Vermont, and we're flying into Boston, and we're going to a performance on Saturday night that after we get there in Boston is the reason we're even going to Boston. Let me cut this off here. Just like that. There we go. I can barely tell there's books there, but okay, so that is a collage, just like that. And the only thing I have left to do, I believe, is the stenciling. But anyway, so Connecticut, Rhode Island, Connecticut, and Vermont are the states that we have not been to together. And so we are getting those covered. I am going to stencil with this word stencil here. And it starts off, art is just another way of expressing our innermost thoughts, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just going to do art is, and then down here is the word experiences. So I'm going to put, I could put art is just, and then I think if I do that across there, that I can get experiences right here, right along the bottom. Or I could just do the word experiences. I don't know. Anyway, we'll try experiences first, and then if I can't or don't, or oh, I can't do that. Because I do not have, I mean, I would mess it up. I'm just going to do experiences. Because life is experiences also. So I'm using black. You know what else I'm going to do? Because I don't want anything else on there but the word experiences, and hopefully that will come out enough. I'm going to mask off what I don't want with tape, so I don't get anything on there that I don't want on there. So experiences is right there. Let me cut this in half and do a little piece right here, and a little piece right here, And experiences is right there. I need to put a piece of tape across the top. Right here. And that way I won't accidentally get another word on there that I don't want to, or a part of a word or whatever. So I'm going to do experiences, and hopefully this is readable when I get this done. Doing it in black. And this is going to be my stenciling. And this is Tim Holtz black. Okay, let's see if that worked. Well, it's there. Can't really read it, but that's okay. Let's see if there's anything else I want to put on there, because I wouldn't be able to. I should have brought that down just a little bit more, but oh well. It's stenciling, and it doesn't matter. Didn't turn out as good as I'd like. I wanted to do it with, with this texture paste instead of ink, just because I don't know if it'd come out any better. It's a little bit hard to read, but this is what I used, the black opaque texture paste, and it's very creamy. Like it. I like the this consistency of his texture paste very much. Okay, so now I just need to clean that off, and I need to get this little bit glued right here. And there's probably some other little places that need to be glued. Yeah, right here. Wiped that off so I can get under here with that. I need to be careful not to smear that any more than it already is. That texture paste right there. Okay. Now, I think that's it. And I need to do a little bit of inking around the outside. So I need my frayed burlap for that. Be very careful right there. Now, I think that's it. Okay, pretty quick and simple. Like I said, it was hard to do, hard to get to it. I've been sitting on my desk for weeks now, but here we are. Okay. Now, let's go over. Make sure we have everything. I'll use this as a pointer. Okay, so something that has a plug is these lamps have a plug. A piece of pattern paper is in the background. Something that represents you. Well, books are right here under this lamp. You barely can tell that's a book, or a couple of books there. And paper. I think both of those represent me in some way because I love paper. That's why I do journals. And I love to read. So that kind of represents me. Then a photograph is of me, my senior year photo, because that's also represents me. And then text in a foreign language or a foreign alphabet is the background, and that is Arabic. And then a stenciling, and the textured word right there is stenciling. And that is my collage for week 40. Again, appreciate you coming along. I hope you like this one. Please let me know what you think about this. And did I do, I guess it's okay. I don't know. Turned out better than I thought. It's better than I thought it would be. But let me know what you think about it. And I appreciate you coming along. I appreciate you subscribing, hitting the notification bell, and coming back to watch further videos with me. So thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.